Andrey, it was a tough one on Sunday there against the Kestrels. We went down 6-5. How hard is that to take as a team when it's so close?
Well, we were just satisfied with the game result. It's a bit unfortunate that was a cup game. So yeah, lots of mistakes has been made, and there were lots of variables which led to such a result. And of course, we were not happy with that at all. I think the best we can do from that is just learn from our mistakes and make sure that in the league games and in the other cup games we'll do our best to win and to satisfy our fans and the entire team.
So we'll be looking to bounce back this weekend. We've got two big games, a game against North Ayr on Saturday and then our homecoming game on Sunday against Aberdeen. How important is that to take maximum 4 points?
Oh, very, very, especially the home game. It's been nearly 3 years since the arena was closed, so we're expecting lots of fans coming, watching us play. Of course, we gotta show our best game. We gotta win both of them.
So, like I've mentioned there, it's our home opener on Sunday. How excited are you to play in front of the Caps fans?
Well, to be honest with you, I was happily surprised. I still remember my first game when we were playing in Kirkcaldy against Crestlers, and the majority of the fans were the Capitals fans. It's a big pleasure. It's a big pleasure, big honour to play in front of such a great and loud fan base.
So you played with the Edinburgh Eagles university team the last couple of years. How have you found the transition from university level to SNL level?
Well, the SNL level is much faster. It took a little while for me to kind of like catch up with the tempo. I'm still not entirely in my best shape, but luckily since we've got back in the arena, I'm pretty sure that I'll catch it up very quickly.
And the team that we've put together this season, how impressed are you with them?
Oh, very. Like we've got talent. Every single player in the team, whether he makes it in the roster or not, is superly talented and very hard-working player. So I think that if every one of us sticks to its best skills and to his best game, then I mean, sky is the limit then.
So what would be your message to the Caps fans this weekend to get them to come along on Sunday night?
Well, first of all, make sure that you'll rest your voice muscles because it's going to be really loud.
Okay, Andrey, thanks very much and good luck for the weekend.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Go Cap.
Lynch, first game in a few weeks there on Sunday night over in Kirkcaldy. Unfortunately, a 6-5 defeat. How would you sum up the game?
It was a weird one. Penalties really dictated the flow of the game. There was a lot of calls, especially in the second and third period. A lot of them justified and some of them not so much. It was difficult to get any real momentum. I thought we had a decent first period. Then we lost 3 power play goals stupidly. We came back strong in the second period to be tied at 4-4, but we just couldn't carry on and find the win in the third. I think that's been evident now that we're not as fit as we can be just with the stop-start kind of season that we've had and just training twice a week. We said right from the very beginning we weren't going to use that as an excuse, but that's the last game against Kirkcaldy and the game before against Paisley. We've been in a tight game going into the third period and we've just not had the legs to go on and try and win it. So what we've tried to do to combat that is we're skating 3 times this week. We've been practicing last night, tonight and tomorrow. We're trying to get ready for 2 big games this weekend, and we're spending a lot of time during these practices working on our conditioning as well, because I think it's like I say, it's pretty obvious now that we're not as fit as some of the other teams that have trained more than us and played double the amount of games.
So in the game itself, Lynch, you mentioned there, I think it was 4 power play goals, a penalty shot. Do we need to be smarter and staying out the box?
Absolutely, yeah, and I think a little bit of that comes down to fitness as well. When you don't have that extra stride in your legs, you end up hooking or holding a guy. I think 2 or 3 of the penalties we took were definitely because of that. Like I say, there was 2 or 3 others that were maybe a little bit questionable, but we won't go into that too much. The penalty shot as well, I don't think anybody in the rink saw a penalty shot apart from the ref, but that's his prerogative. That's, you know, he's the guy in charge. We don't complain, we carry on. But yeah, we definitely need to get a little fitter. That's, like I say, that was partially due to some of the penalties that we took on Sunday night.
So unfortunately that's our wee short run in the Scottish Cup over, but full focus now goes on to the league. Massive weekend coming up. First up, we're in North Ayr on Saturday night. Are you expecting a reaction for the players?
Definitely, you know, we had a good chat after the game on Sunday night, and we've been chatting throughout the week at training and stuff as well. And they've all admitted they weren't happy with the performance. They're not happy with their fitness levels. They were the ones that were actually wanting to do extra skating this week, you know, to try to help their fitness. That's going to help them in games. So yeah, there's been a good reaction so far in training, and we're expecting a good reaction in the weekend as well.
And then that'll lead us, after Saturday, that'll lead us into Sunday, the long-awaited home opener here at Murrayfield Ice Arena against the tabletop in Aberdeen Lynch, so it's going to be a massive game. But just how big is this?
It's really big, yeah. We want to put on a show for our fans in the first game. You know, the fans have been starved of hockey here for years. We want to put on a good show. We also want to make sure we win the game. We want to start climbing this league table, and by taking points from the games that we've got on hand on other teams. So yeah, massive game. The rink's all ready. The ice is getting better every day. The bar, I believe, is going to be finished and open for the game on Sunday. So yeah, it's going to be a great sort of celebration of welcoming hockey back to Edinburgh again.
And can you sense a level of excitement in the dressing room for the guys? You know, obviously wanting to play in front of the Caps fans at home.
Yeah, totally. Like we've said, we've been on the road. We've been nomads for the last sort of 2 months. We've only just started getting in here to train in the last sort of week or so. So the guys are definitely looking forward to playing their first game in the rink in front of their own crowd, and we're hoping that there's going to be a big crowd here for us.
So a final push for you, Lynch. What would you be saying to the fans to come along here on Sunday night?
Come out and see a new team. Come out and see an Edinburgh team. We want to see hockey fans in Edinburgh come to Murrayfield to watch their team. Come and see the improvements that they've made to the rink and the cafe and the bar and the sound system and lights and things like that. It's like I say, you've been starved of hockey for a long time. We don't care if you're a Racers fan in the past. We don't care if you're a Caps fan in the past. If you're a hockey fan and you're in the Edinburgh area, come out and watch us on Sunday night.
Cheers, bud. Well, all the best for the weekend, and we'll catch you again next week.
Okay, thanks, Mark.